Hi there, it's Marian Gelletley here with Powerful Presence, and I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Hopefully, it's not too cold wherever you happen to be living these days. I know here in California we've got beautiful sunshine, and for that I'm so grateful. I hope that you all enjoyed your Thanksgiving holiday and however small it might have been, but hopefully it was peaceful and you spent it with somebody that, is a favorite person of yours. Anyway, now it is time to look forward. I can't believe that December is like 2 days away. And that means that the holidays are really upon us. Now, you notice I've got some little lights in the background to, cheer me up and make me feel good about the holiday season. And I hope that you're getting out your goodies and starting to decorate to do the same for you. So today we are going to be, this is day 5 of the 12 days of holiday style 2020 version. And we know the 2020 version is looking different than it ever has before. And that is because, we're going to be doing things probably in a smaller way, a little bit quieter. But you know what? We can still have fun with our style. That's for sure. And it doesn't have to be glamorous and glitzy or anything like that. It can be, as I've said before in these videos, cozy and comfy. That's my motto. So while we on Zoom get-togethers, we're really seeing everything, from the bust on up. I still want to talk about denim, and I still want to talk about jeans in particular because how we feel on the bottom, and if we're feeling confident and comfortable in whatever we're sitting in, I mean, that just makes the day a whole lot better, doesn't it? So who of you are lovers of denim or lovers of jeans? I can just I want to say to you, get your denim out and let's have some fun with it. Let's play with it during the holidays. How can you dress it up and make it, again, joyful? So, can you imagine maybe a dressy jean with a really pretty blouse, or maybe a brocade jacket of some sort? Or maybe you're going to add some velvet booties to your jeans. And how wonderful, how fun, how beautiful. So, do you have things in your closet that you can pull out and pair with jeans that you may never have thought about pairing before? So when I think, as I said before, is that when I think about denim, I oftentimes think of jeans. And there are so many brands and so many cuts that are available in the marketplace today. And do any of you have a favorite brand that you kind of gravitate to? If you do, share it in the comments section because we can all learn from one another. I think that we can't do it right now. We can't spend time in the dressing room getting dressed and trying the different brands on, but go into your closet and do the same thing. I did that with, you know, a few of my jeans here, and what I know is there are some that I like better than others, and really figuring out why that is, I think, is really important because then when you go out to buy your next pair, if you know what the conditions of satisfaction are, you're going to be set to buy, to make the investment and make the purchase for what works best for you. So, for instance, one of the things that I have noticed that there's a brand of jean called the Jag jean, and it happens to be my favorite jean. You can get it on Amazon, or sometimes Macy's carries them, sometimes Nordstrom's carries them. And it's not a big popular brand, but it's a brand that I discovered, I don't even remember how, and it's a favorite of mine. And so I've identified, okay, well, the reason I love this particular jean is number one, it's a pull on. Okay, I know I'm dating myself. It's a pull on. It doesn't have a zipper, but it does have a front placket, so it looks like there's a zipper. And why? Why do I like to do that? Again, from a comfort point of view, I just like not having that zipper sticking me in the stomach. See, and it gives me a much flatter look when I wear something tucked in. So I like that. I also like that the fabric, the denim fabric, is like almost like a Levi. In other words, it doesn't have a lot of give to it. It doesn't have a lot of. It doesn't have a lot of this sort of a action to it. It's stiffer. And I like that too because I just feel like, oh, it just sort of holds everything in really, really nicely and makes me feel very secure. So I have noticed those kinds of things about this particular brand. And so that now has become my favorite brand. And if I want to buy another jean of some sort, I always go back to that brand to look first to see, is there a color that is really going to work for me? Is there a leg cut that's really going to work for me? Is there a leg length that's going to work for me? And then make my purchases from there. So really identifying your brand. So I have tried Not Your Daughter's Jeans. I have tried Chico's brands. I have tried Levi's. I have tried, obviously, the Jag. I have tried Lisette, or Lissay, however you say that. And I haven't tried Paige. I'm tempted to try that, but I figured, why? Because I really have enjoyed Jag. So, not that I'm promoting it, I'm just telling you I've identified it. And I'm asking you to do the same to really identify what works for you if you happen to be a jean wearer. So, there are a lot of fabric options as well these days. There are some, like I say, with the Jag that doesn't have a lot of give to it. There are some like the Lissay that have a lot of give to them. There's the Not Your Daughter's Jeans that does a combination. One cut is, kind of denim in its truest form, other kinds with a lot of stretch and a lot of give. So I think you really want to get clear on what, again, makes you comfortable as you spend your day either sitting in a chair at your desk or whether sitting, hopefully, at a restaurant one of these days very soon. So one of the things I wanted to point out to you is that, there are jeans and there are jeans. So you can see the lighter blue wash would be something that be very popular, very much more casual than the darker wash jean, right? So for holiday season, I think it's advantageous to get out your darker wash jeans and see what you have available. Because as you can see, the dark versus the light, the darker definitely looks dressier. And then when you go ahead and you pair it with a pretty blouse, like you see in this picture, it just looks a little more dressy for the holiday season. So darker, dressier, lighter, more casual. We're seeing a lot of this look out there right now, which is that ripped look. So this, in my opinion, maybe I'm dating myself, but in my opinion, it takes it down even to a lower level of dressiness than just a regular blue jean. So I know it's very trendy and it's very stylish. It's a look, it's a style, but for me, I just think this is something that is a little too casual for my personal style. Now, the advantage here is that she has done this in a medium to medium dark wash, which is helpful. And then, of course, the pieces that she's paired it with are on the dressier side. So that elevates the whole look as well. So remember, is how you assemble your outfit to get the effect that you really want. I see a note here from Betty. She says, for denim, I like Metro leggings, petites from Soft Surroundings, okay, which are also pull-ons, yay. And they have multiple shades of blue plus black and white. All right, very good. So there you have it. Betty has found Metro leggings at Soft Surroundings, and they come in a variety of colors. And she likes them because they're pull-ons. And how about the fabric? Are they kind of a squishy, stretchy fabric, or are they more stiff and firm? Let us know that, Betty. So let's see here. Flared jeans. Here's another option. So if we look at a flared jean, and you can see that it's a longer leg. You see how it's actually coming down and sitting right on top of the shoe. So a flared jean, this is a whole topic about what leg works best for your body. It's a whole webinar on body proportions. So all I'm going to say about this is if you are somebody like me who has got a fuller hip and a fuller bust line, any kind of a boot cut jean that is tight fitting over the thigh, but then flares out a little bit is really quite flattering because what happens is it balances to my fuller hip and to my fuller bust line. If I wear a really skinny jean, it actually emphasizes and makes my upper torso look larger. So this is just proportion that I'm just giving you a few little helpful hints on here. But I love this particular jean. For me, at 5'4", wearing this volume of the cape plus the fuller leg would actually make me look shorter. So I wouldn't be able to pair these two together, but we have to remember, she is a model and she can get away with this because she's got the height to be able to pull all this fullness out. And Karen says, J. Jill also does pull-on denim in Missy's and Petite and a softer fabric. So if you're into a softer fabric, J. Jill would be a good one to check out. Thanks, Karen. All right. This is another look. So this is a legging. It's a denim legging. And the reason I pulled this out was number one, for you to see the difference in the leg from the last one I showed you. And to show you that it's dark. So it dresses up the look a little bit. She's got it paired with a black blazer, a little red and black striped top, and she's got it paired with heels and a cute little red handbag. So that's a real cute, simple, might have it in your wardrobe already, just pulling different pieces together. Now, I will say for some people, black is not something that's going to be in their closet at all. So, what is your dark neutral? It could be that dark navy. It could be a dark charcoal. So it doesn't have to be black, but darker always is going to give a dressier look. Now, the other thing that we see these days, very popular, are the jeans, or the kind of the 5-pocket look, but done in a faux leather or even a real leather. But the faux leather is lighter weight. It's got a little more, I don't know, I think it's a little more pliable, and it's also eco-friendly. So you might want to think about doing something like leather for the holidays, which I think would be a really fun look. Let's talk about lengths. Let's go back to this for a second. So you can see here that it is hitting at the ankle. So we're going to presume that might be an ankle length pant, although she is a model, and therefore with models, what you have to pay attention to when you're looking online at things is remembering that some of these models are going to be 5'10" and taller. So where things hit on them would not necessarily be where they're going to hit on you. And I think that's important to read the fine details of the product description. And oftentimes it will tell you what the model height happens to be, so you can factor that in. So if this model was 5'10" and I'm only 5'4", I know there's going to be a 6-inch differential, and those pants are going to hit me down, on top of my shoe or my boot, and I'm probably going to have to hem them. So just be aware of those kinds of things when you're reading the details, okay? But let's say, for the sake of things, this is an ankle length pant. This would be bordering on, it's probably meant to be an ankle length pant, but again, the height of the model is showing it more of a cropped pant. And the thing I want to say about cropped pants is that if you are short-legged, you don't want to be wearing cropped pants unless you get the proportion of the piece on top up higher on the body to give you the look of a longer leg. So do pay attention to your bottoms and pay attention when you look in the mirror as to where they're cutting you and is that a flattering spot. Now this particular picture is to demonstrate that, you know, there are some jeans that are not blue and that are not black. And this gray, this medium value gray, I think is a really pretty color for this time of year. And pairing that with the gray and the cream or the white blouse, I think is very pretty. And you could put a red shoe with that. You could put a red beaded necklace or something, or red dangly earrings, and really take that and say, okay, this is festive, this is holiday. When you find a brand that you really love, like in this particular case, you can see that, oh, it comes in many other different colors. Granted, all neutrals, but it also comes in a pattern and, you know, the blue, the white, the brown, et cetera, et cetera. So when you find something you really like, then check out other colors and see whether you may want to make an additional purchase. So for the holiday season, you know, having that red pair of jeans, how fun would that be? Or having the green pair or even the royal blue. So have some fun with your jeans if you're a jean lover, jean wearer. Now, anybody have any questions about jeans that you want to put in the chat? Let's see. So I talked about fabrics. I talked about the class of denim. I talked about materials like leather or faux leather. Also, suede jeans are out there right now. Coated jeans, in other words, they have a finish on them to almost make them look like a leather. They have a little bit of a sheen to them. Velvet jeans would be a great kind of a jean to do right now. I know last year, I think it was, I bought a green velvet jean from J. Jill. Quite frankly, I didn't love them. I thought they were too stretchy. I didn't think they held up well. So that's the other kind of, you know, sometimes you make a mistake. And if jeans are a major portion of your wardrobe and you live in them, then I think you're well served to actually spend more money on them. And at J. Jill, you know, their things are very affordable. I didn't spend a lot of money and I didn't get a lot of wear out of them, but that's okay because, you know, it wasn't something that I wanted to keep in my wardrobe forever. So really thinking about how much you spend versus how much you wear them is also another consideration. So we talked about the fabrics, we talked about color, we talked about leg width from the skinnies, which we have been doing skinnies now for quite a number of years. And I think that most women are very comfortable in skinnies because they're almost like wearing a legging. But as I said before, you have to be very careful about whether skinnies really work for your body type. They do not work for mine. Now, I can wear a slim jean. So a slim jean is not quite as huggy to the leg as a skinny would be. Did I say that right? A slim is not as clingy to the body as a skinny would be. I'm really good at straight leg. I'm good at flared or boot cut. And I'm definitely not good at wide legged. So those are all the different leg widths that you see out there in the marketplace today. So what is your best leg width, or what few of them are your best leg width? Okay, so moving on from jeans for a moment and talking about denim, let's also, how many of you have a jean jacket in your wardrobe? I don't. I don't know why, but I don't. But I think this look is so cute by adding all of the brooches. Remember back in day 2, we talked about brooches. And here is such a fun way of taking a really casual jean jacket and adding a collection of brooches, not just one maybe, but adding a collection. Here you see, you know, all of the rhinestones, but maybe you have a collection of holiday pins. Maybe you've got your snowman and your, you know, holiday wreath or a Christmas tree or whatever the case may be. That would be a really fun look. And lastly, now this I like. So a jean jacket with some faux fur. So either buying a faux fur neck scarf that are out right now, or maybe even I have a fur piece. Actually, it's a real fur piece from my mother that she wore back in the 40s, and I could take that and wrap that around a jean jacket or wrap it around a scarf or a sweater of some sort. So, getting out what you have and seeing how you can make it sort of fun and cozy and warm is the name of the game this season. So, denim is not going away, it's here to stay, but it is definitely important to really figure out what works for you and what does not. Now, let me see here. I'm scrolling down to see here. Betty, stretch denim, medium weight. Okay, Karen Talbot's does a curvy cut in Misses and Petites, sizing 2 to 22. Lots of different leg cuts from skinny to wide. And Karen says she needs to find some new brands to order and try. Yeah, looking for higher waist and straight or wide legs. Okay, so higher waist versus low waist. There was a while where all you could get were, low rise jeans. And that is not good for a lot of us, especially those of us that have a little fullness around the middle torso. You know, what was it called? The muffin, yeah, the muffin top or something like that. Anyway, muffin tops are not attractive. So I find that even though I am short torsoed, I find a high waist, or as they call mom jeans, are definitely the most comfortable for me because I go ahead and put a top out and over it so you can't really see where it's hitting. But there's just something about that comfort of knowing that everything is secure that makes me very happy. But there are some people that are low or have a short torso, and what they want to do is elongate the torso. So what they do is they drop the waist of the jean down a little farther below the belly button. So you just need to make sure that you've got the figure to be able to do that, and some of us do and some of us don't. Um, let's see. Peggy says, I like the Getaway Jean by Sewing Workshop. Ah, okay. So the Getaway Jean. So that's a style that you can get a pattern for, it looks like. I've made two pairs, one in a green tan floral on a black background. The other is a floral print on a navy background, both fabrics. You know what would be great, Peggy, if you would do this? Take a photo of those and just post it here under this thread. I think it's really fun for us to share photos because when we share photos, we get ideas from one another. So either I've been sharing what's come out of my closet, or if I don't have a whole lot to show you, then sharing pictures. So if you share with me some pictures, I really enjoy seeing what you're all working with and what you're having fun with. Or maybe it's something that you're not happy with, and we can all pop in and give you some suggestions. Ask questions. This whole 12 days is really meant for you to be able to ask any questions you have, share any information you have, get to know one another back and forth. By all means, I really encourage you to do that. And as I've said before, if you post a photo, the benefit is you're going to get a ticket in the drawing for my Style Shift program, which will be coming in February. So that is it. I don't see any more questions or comments, but I appreciate all of them for sure. And I'm appreciative that you took your Sunday afternoon to be here. And I'm glad that we're, coming out of Thanksgiving and now on to the next event. And I just wish you all, the very best in staying healthy during this season. I know it's a little tenuous out there right at the moment. So stay healthy, stay safe. Let's shop in our closets. Let's have some fun doing it and create all kinds of new things. And I will be back on Wednesday. And on that particular day, I'm going to be talking about fanciful tops to go with your jeans or your athleisure wear or your tights or whatever the case may be. So, how to take some fun pieces from the closet and really create interesting things on top for your Zoom calls or for just enjoying looking at yourself in the mirror. So that's it for today, ladies. Thanks so much again for joining, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye now.